Hey, what's up? It's Clay with Dripify, and I want to talk about this whole Corona thing because this whole pandemic, it's making small businesses struggle. People are getting laid off, but there's one company that is coming out on top, and that is Zoom. So in this video, I'm going to talk about what Zoom can teach you about opportunity. Okay, hit record. One of the things that Zoom has done really well, even before the coronavirus has hit the entire world, is they've done a really good job of branding themselves in their industry. So if you talk to anybody that lives online, who works from home or who works virtually, because let's just face it, that's a trend among like startups, tech companies, and it's becoming more of a trend in just the entire world, in all kinds of industries, is working remotely and working from home. And one of the top brands that gets mentioned on what software to use, what tool to use, is Zoom, because they have branded themselves very well in this industry on if you need to have a face-to-face kind of online meeting. So I would say that's point number one in the fact that that's helped them get ahead in this pandemic. And where everybody is using Zoom right now is because they have branded themselves all the way up until this point to be a leader in the industry. Okay, so the second reason why Zoom has come out on top in this corona pandemic is because they have the infrastructure in place. And what I mean by that is that they have all of the technology, they have all the human capital in place to be able to handle the amount of volume that people are using Zoom right now. Because I got on a Zoom just the other day, and we did a virtual birthday party. Everybody is using Zoom for a variety of different reasons. We did a birthday party, we sang happy birthday to someone. I've done business meetings, I've done happy hours, and so there is a variety of different reasons of why people are using Zoom. And so right now, Zoom is having to make sure that they're able to handle the volume that is happening, where the entire world is on Zoom. So you have to have the infrastructure in place to be able to handle that. And what's really cool about that is that you have to, at any given point, it doesn't matter at what point in your business, you have to be able to scale at some point, right? So if you're here, you have to, at any given point, be able to handle business up to here. And so I think that's what Zoom has done really well, is they've had the infrastructure in place, not just with technology, but with human capital. The third reason on why Zoom came out on top during the coronavirus is because they have positioned themselves really well. And what I mean by that is that you have all these fools in this industry, in the online video conferencing industry, that are trying to sell at this point. This is not a time to be trying to sell your product or service, and because that's not what's on people's minds right now. People are struggling financially. I heard the unemployment rate might reach 30% here in the US. And so you don't need to be selling at this point. It is all about two things. One is how can you help the community as it is right now, and how can you help them make life just easier? And two, it's about relationships. So with those three reasons, I think the fact that they have the right infrastructure, they position themselves really well, and they have done a very good job of branding themselves before all of this happened, is the reason why Zoom came out on top during this whole pandemic. Hey guys, if you like this video, then be sure to go check out my other videos on this channel or this page or whatever social network that you're on, and please go subscribe and follow and share with all your friends.